I still remember the day I met her. She had this infectious laugh, eyes that held secrets, and a smile that could calm storms. Falling for her wasn't a decision, it was like breathing. We were inseparable, best friends turned lovers, and I thought that was rare. Maybe that's why it hurt more than I ever imagined. We built a life together. From late-night drives to long talks about the future, everything felt right. Our apartment was small, but it echoed with laughter, music, and plans for tomorrow. I trusted her with everything, my dreams, my fears, and my heart. But something changed, slowly then suddenly. She began hiding her phone, stepping out to take calls, coming home late with excuses that didn't add up. I noticed, but I didn't want to believe it. I told myself I was just overthinking. That's what love does. It blinds you when you should be watching closely. One night I couldn't take it anymore. I waited until she fell asleep and picked up her phone. What I found wasn't just betrayal, it was a massacre of everything we had. Dozens of messages, late-night conversations, and photos that burned into my memory. My hands trembled, heart pounding like it was trying to escape. She wasn't just talking to someone. She was with someone. Romantically, emotionally, physically, and worst of all, it had been going on for months. While I was planning our future, she was destroying our present. I sat on the edge of the bed, staring at her as she slept peacefully. I wondered how she could lie beside me night after night, holding a heart she had already crushed. The woman I once knew had disappeared, replaced by someone I didn't recognize. I didn't wake her. I didn't scream. I didn't beg for answers or ask why. I quietly stood up, packed a bag, and walked out the door. I left the key on the kitchen counter, next to a picture of us from happier times. That was all the closure I needed. The hardest part wasn't leaving. It was knowing she wouldn't even be surprised when she realized I was gone. Maybe deep down she expected it. Maybe she had already rehearsed what she'd say. But I never gave her the chance. Days turned into weeks. I deleted her number, blocked her on everything, and moved to a different part of the city. I kept myself busy, work, gym, reading, but the silence inside me was deafening. Still, I never went back, not even once. I missed her, yes, but I missed the version of her that loved me, the one that no longer existed. I grieved her like a death, because the woman I loved died the moment she chose someone else. People often ask if I got closure. The truth is, I didn't need it. Walking away in silence was my closure. Leaving without saying goodbye was my statement. She spoke with lies. I replied with absence. I don't hate her. I don't wish her pain. But I'll never forget the way betrayal feels. Like fire under your skin, burning. Everything you believed in, and I'll never trust that easily again. Sometimes the loudest goodbye is the one you never say. Sometimes strength is walking away with your head high, even when your heart is in pieces. I did just that. She betrayed me, and I walked away without looking back.